Yes, that's right, infidels. You found us here, channelattitude.com, Hameen Media Group, where you get the most real talk, the best reviews of all your favorite wrestling shows from AEW and WWE, Impact, and more, because we're going to break it all down with the best staff in professional wrestling at HMG. So you don't need to go anywhere else, because there's no 5 stars here. There's only $5 face slaps, infidel. Hello, Akbar! So sign up today, channelattitude.com, Hameen Media Group, and join the Hameen Army for the most real talk in professional wrestling. YOLO!
The PWC Network. What the world is watching and listening to.
Hello, I'm Homeboy Shivani, and now the PWC, the Pro Wrestling Coalition, is on the air for the most exciting 2 hours of professional wrestling podcasting in the world. We're gonna put butts in seats and ears to the streets. And now, here are your hosts, Jimmy T and Christopher Ambs. Hello everyone and welcome to the PWC AEW Full Gear 22-23. Jeez, that was a tongue twister. Post-game show. I am your host Jimmy T. And my co-host is back as per usual. He is Chris Ambs, or is that AMBS like bullshit in the morning? You tell him, bro.
That's right. It's Christopher Ambs, like AMBS, like like lambs with no L or bullshit in the first thing in the morning. Yes, I am back to review Full Gear. I was at Full Gear 2 years ago in Minneapolis when it was a really good show. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a good show 2 years ago. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because we were talking about it off the air, and geez, 2 years have flown by that quick already, dude. What the hell? I mean, it felt like yesterday when you went, man, and I remember that clearly.
It was like the end of COVID, man. It was finally like you were allowed to like just travel. And I remember thinking, oh, fuck, it's going to be such a nightmare getting across the border. Like, because it was brand new. Like, nobody was really able to travel yet. And it was like brand new, like, okay, just get back to normal kind of thing, right? And I remember crossing the border, and I just, the border guard on the U.S. side, he was just like, passport. I gave him my passport. He was like, where are you going? Minneapolis. What are you doing? I'm going to Minneapolis for a wrestling show. He was like, oh yeah, have fun at Full Gear. And he gave me back my passport. And I was like, bye.
No shit. Just as simple as that.
Super easy. It's way easier than getting back into Canada.
God bless America. Hey, before we continue on, Zane Vicious in the chat.
God bless the USA.
I agree.
I mean, that country is amazing.
Absolutely. And he says AMBS is a good name for a podcast. I actually agree. I like that. Like bullshit in the morning with Chris Ambs. Get it?
Yeah,
AM.
That's fine. The
AM. It's the AM show with Chris Ambs. I mean, come on.
Listen, man. If it was a situation where I knew I could make money doing it, I would do a morning show of podcasting and never work again in my life. That'd be awesome.
And we could call you Chris Rogan after that.
Yeah. I don't need Rogan money. It's like, I don't know, like Jordan Peterson money. Maybe like some,
I mean,
Ben Shapiro money. Something like that.
Yeah, just a couple
of bucks. At this point, I'd settle for Bin Hameen money, really, though. If we're
so would honest. I. Jesus Christ, so would I. No shit. We got a few in the chat. Retro Rocket Reviews in the house saying the best Nirvana song, Negative Creep. It is. It's my favorite Nirvana song by far. We've also got Zane, as I said, Chris Willand, Labrat with a hello, everybody. What's cracking? Thank you for joining us.
It's a good song. I got to say, though, like, as somebody who's just listening to it, I mean, I've obviously heard it before because, I was alive during that time. I definitely heard lots of Nirvana. But, yeah, man, I hear that song and some of the lyrics there. You know what has me thinking is like, this is a perfect song for 2023. This is, Daddy's little girl ain't a girl no more.
Chris, you're a fucking funny cunt, bro. Straight up. I actually didn't think of that, but you know what? Since you said that, there you go. Well, Full Gear was full of gear, all right. I mean, dude, I just want to say one thing before we get into the card proper. Did you see? Jesus, Vampire Adam Page with the
yeah.
It
was
bro.
When I'm really mad at someone, I know the thing I like to do is also to risk getting hepatitis from drinking their blood. That's
100%, bro. STDs. I mean, this might as well be sexually transmitted. I mean, that's what it's gross, bro. And when I say gross, I mean, I'm not going to lie, bro. That shit made me sick. I swear to God. When I saw, at first I'm thinking, what the fuck is he trying to do? Like, fucking kiss him, lick him out, or the fuck? And dude, I saw that and I'm like, that's worse. That's even worse.
I'd rather than fucking
in the middle of the ring.
I've seen exactly one person pull that off and have it look cool, and that was BJ Penn, and that was off of his gloves after he absolutely fucking wrecked a dude in the cage, and he was like, and it was like, okay, that was kind of cool looking, but like to just straight
I
up
remember
like,
that.
it's
Didn't he do
gross.
it after the fight when the fight finished, like right at
Yeah,
the
the
end?
fight was over. He had already
Right.
finished the dude.
Right.
Yeah,
I remember that. I actually do remember that. And he was taking off his gloves and he started doing it.
yeah.
I actually remember that clearly. Shout out to BJ Penn.
Shout outs to
But
BJ
yeah,
Penn.
I
Who's
mean,
not good at fighting anymore, but at one time was legitimately one of the best fighters in
Dude,
the world.
has he retired officially?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Thank
think
God.
so.
Because
Also, retro. No, oh, you're right. I have control over these. I remember that now.
you do. You do.
When I was coming back into Canada, it wasn't a thing where it was, oh, you attended wrestling. Yeah, there's going to be a problem here. It was like, wait, it's only November 2021, and you actually traveled somewhere, and you're not terrified of COVID like we've been telling you to for the last 3 years.
COVID.
Yeah, we're going to have a problem here.
We're gonna have a problem here. Where was that from again? That was from somewhere. I remember hearing that.
There are
Man.
lots of stuff.
Yeah, but like from a song possibly. But anyway, who cares? But yeah, I mean that was during COVID, and the fact that he got in scot-free. I mean, come on. Hats off to the USA again. Jesus Christ! If he came here, not only would he not get into the country, but he'll be stuck in the country at the time.
Remember
like
when Djokovic was like, no? Remember when Djokovic was like, no, you can't fucking make me do it, and I'm not going to do it. And then he finally came back and he won it, like the first time that he had an opportunity to win it. Remember that shit?
A year later. It was a year later.
I fucking love Djokovic for doing that, and I don't give a fuck about tennis. I don't give a fuck about tennis at all, man. I've never watched a full tennis match in my life. I don't care. I don't cheer for it. I don't give a shit. But when I see people doing things, being like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this because I don't believe in it and you can't make me. I love people like that. I mean, those are the kinds of people who we used to call heroes. And I mean, legitimately, those are the people who we used to call heroes. The people who say, I'm not going to do something just because you told me to. Right now, please I want to be as clear as I can possibly be. Right. My kids have all their immunizations except COVID because
you didn't actually. Really?
I didn't get my kids their COVID.
Good on you.
Fuck that.
I'm proud of you, Chris. I'm proud of you. Please continue.
And the thing is like I think immunizations are generally a really, really, really good thing. Okay, but COVID was rushed, and I want to wait to make sure all the fucking kinks are out of that shit before I'm putting any of that in my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Absolutely.
And I think that that's a reasonable response to a rushed thing. If a medical thing is being rushed the way that the COVID response was, it is a perfectly reasonable response for somebody to say, I don't want to do that. Not yet.
100%, man. I mean, shit. I don't want to be talking about COVID and whatnot, but I just will say this. I mean,
you'll get arrested too. You're from a very similar country.
That's right. That motherfucker that was running this state, he's out. He's gone. He stepped down, bro.
That. I heard that.
Yeah, so he can go fuck himself. So Dan Andrews, out you go. He's a goose, bro.
Bye.
Big time goose.
Bye, Dan.
Bye, Dan. Don't let the door hit you. But no, seriously, the fact they voted him back in after that shit, I was shocked. I was like, really? After what he did to everybody, like you're gonna bring this cocksucker back in? But they did. But he's gone, so that's all that matters. But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Okay. No. Great comment here from Zane. Okay. We're going to talk about this just a little bit longer. He said, that's why I don't buy game systems immediately. And Zane, I'm the same way, dude. I bought my PS5 like a year and a half after they came out because I'm like, I'm just waiting. Okay. I'm going to fucking wait and make sure they got all the kinks out of this shit. And then I'm going to buy one. Right now, that's considered a pretty reasonable response according to worthless electronics that basically just play video games for us, right? That just fucking do things like this, right? That's all they do, right? You just do an imaginary game and you do something on your fucking video game system. It is considered a perfectly reasonable response to be like, you know what? I'm going to wait until I'm sure they have all the kinks out of it, right? Now, when I say that about fucking COVID, people get all mad at me. Oh, how dare you? And you're an anti-vaxxer. I'm like, I'm not. I have all my vaccinations except that one. Because I'm fucking waiting.
That's crazy.
Make sure it's done right, and then I'll get it.
Right, and you had to get it, man. You know what I mean? Like whether you wanted to get it or not, you had to get it, right?
I had no choice, but my kids, I didn't get that for them. There's no way.
And it sucks because you know what? You caught COVID another 2 times after you've had your fucking your injections. So I mean, again,
I guarantee
did it really
my
do
kids
anything?
have had COVID multiple times.
Oh, for sure. I caught it once. I never got the vaccinations because of what you just said, and I'm not anti-vaxxer, man. I would have got them if, they done the proper fucking testing and whatnot, and I knew that it's actually immune. It immunes you from COVID. To me, it didn't seem like it did, and God damn it, I got my dad calling me right now, of all times, right on the show. Not good, but that's right. I'll just text him anyway. But yeah, fuck COVID, fuck Dan, and I'm just glad that's over with. But anyway,
me too. As
we were really saying, Adam, look, I'll say one thing. I've never seen that in pro wrestling ever in my life. I haven't seen that in any fucking combat sport, to be honest. That was something else, but we'll get to that and give our thoughts when we get there. But let's get into Full Gear now. I didn't watch the freaking 0 hour, but I'll run down I don't know if you did, Chris, did you?
No, I did not watch 0 hour because so the very first fucking comment in here is
Was it Chris Winland?
It's Chris Winland. Did you guys actually spend $50 and 9 hours of your lives between Rampage, Collision, and the pay-per-view, which you will never get back, watching AEW this weekend? Inquiring minds want to know. And then he made some kind of comment thing that only comes up as face blue ? No, Chris. No, I did not. I watched
2 of us.
I watched a sped up version of the pay-per-view. I have not yet watched Rampage, and I watched a sped up version of Collision as well, because 5 hours is enough of my time on a weekend. I am a single dad. I have my kids all the time. Okay. When they're home from school and they get to do bring that thing over here. I want to show the people what you did today. Here's what my 6-year-old did, and I would not want to miss this. Okay. My 6-year-old made like a little house for her hamster.
Nice.
She made like a little house thing here for her hamster. Do you know how precious these memories are? Right? You know how much I love spending time with my kids? I'm not spending 9 fucking hours on wrestling on a weekend. No.
Well, yeah. Well, look, I haven't watched Rampage either yet, to be honest. Collision, had to see that, as you guys know. And I just watched Full Gear, no shit, before we went on the air, pretty much. So, and you know what, Chris? You said 5 hours. I was expecting 5 hours, and I got 4, so I was happy.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it was 4 hours. It was 4 hours. That's not including the 0 hour, but neither of us watched it. I know what happened, right? And I'll run down the matches. And the first match of the evening at the 0 hour was Eddie Kingston, Jay Lethal, Ring of Honor World Championship. Kingston's your champion. Stokely Hathaway is on commentary for this one. And Kingston, I guess, wins by pinfall with a back fist to the future. Chris, I mean, how dumb. Why? Because it says back.
Yeah.
And then fist to the future, right? So back to the future. Well done, fucking Eddie.
TK saw an opportunity. It wasn't Eddie. I guarantee you that wasn't Eddie.
You don't think so? I hope not.
No, not a chance. That was TK being like, oh, it's a back fist. Back to the future. Because the guy cannot help himself with puns. He can't help himself with the fucking puns.
He's such a smart man, Chris. Give him a break, bro. Come on. Smart man. Anyway, post-match, Eddie cuts a promo from the ramp, welcoming us to the pre-show and telling us there's a lot of shit up next. And that's an understatement. And calling Stokely Hathaway a bald-headed biatch. Well, he said bitch, but you know.
Yeah.
So big deal. Eddie Kingston wins. Cool. Next, we got Buddy Matthews versus Claudio Castagnoli. Now, this is a great matchup on paper. I'm surprised it's on the pre-show. I guess Claudio is a nobody now. But anyway, Claudio Castagnoli wins via submission with the sharpshooter. Interesting.
Yeah.
Post-match, though, Claudio offers a handshake, but Buddy basically cold shoulders him, and that's that. And then I think this is the final matchup. This is fucked up. I can't believe this. The Ass Boys, Austin and Colton Gunn versus Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Samoa Joe for your Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Now, I know Joe's here for, to protect MJF and whatnot. But it's for the Ring of Honor World Tag Championships, right? I mean, I assume they did win. So does that mean these two are going to be defending it, like, in the future while Mr. Adam Cole... And look, it says here, Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Samoa Joe and Adam Cole win by submission via the Coquina clutch from Joe on Colton Gunn.
Uh-huh.
And, they retain their World Tag Team Championship. So Joe throws away one Ring of Honor Championship and in with the new, which is even lower than the
Except that he's not the Tag Team Champion. He was just defending it for Adam Cole. He was standing in for him, which is something you're totally allowed to do. Do you remember when CM Punk lost the title and then he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna allow Claudio Castagnoli, who's a friend of mine, to defend the AEW. Claudio Castagnoli is going to defend my AEW World Championship while I'm away. Do you remember when that didn't happen? He had to give it up. Oh, okay. Remember when that other guy got injured and then he was like, "Oh, my tag team partner is going to be the champion while I'm." Oh, he didn't do that. You can't do that because you're not allowed to do that because either you defend your titles or you give them up.
Mm-hmm. They call that the Freebird rule, like when WWE does it, except it's actually part of the same stable. In this case, we'll call it the TK, thing. We'll just call it that. It's the TK.
But hey, shout out
TK
to
Claudio
claustrophobic Noli, who won with a sharpshooter. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Sharpshooters are finishes.
It sure is. It's funny. Apparently, Jinder Mahal, thank you for joining us, my friend, says 0 hour or main event, that's where Claudio belongs. Yodeling, anybody? Anybody? Yodel? Yodeling. Chris, of course we needed more matches, bro. Come on, man. Of course. More the better, bro. More the better.
More is more.
More, yeah. Speaking of more, apparently Retro says we should call him Cesaro. Or is it Cesaro?
Yeah, Cesaro.
Oh, is that Cesaro?
Cesaro.
Yeah, whatever. Cesaro. I'll call him that.
Quesaro.
Quesaro. Yeah, Quesara, right? He should come out to that. But anyway, that's that. That was the end, I guess, of the, 0 hour. But post-match, Joe reminds Max that he owes him a title match, and they shake hands. MJF and Cole are sharing a nice moment when the Ass Boys jump the world champion, beating down with an injured Adam. Helpless to do anything about it, the Guns light on Freeman and smash his knee with a steel chair. They wrap the chair around his ankle. They basically Pillmanized him. Megs come to ringside and stretch MJF off as they take advantage of a moment to go and pulverize him even more. Oh, sorry, Pillmanized him. Anyway, lucky for everybody, that's the end of the 0 hour. And finally, we get into the main show. And that begins with Adam Cole, Darby Allin, and Sting versus, what are they called? The Patriarchy? Or the Patriarchy, sorry. I mean, in Christian Cage. That's why.
What in 2023 could you have a bigger villain name than the Patriarchy? That's awesome.
Come on.
You might as well name them Gender Gap. It's fucking awesome. I love Christian. Gap. He's so good.
Speaking of Christian, it's funny because we start off with a whole bunch of kids. Were they miming his song? I couldn't even tell, to be honest, but I knew straight away when I saw kids, I'm thinking it's got to be Christian, surely, because if there is, we're going to have a Father of the Year award at the end of year awards here at the PWC quiz. Mm-hmm. And spoiler, we already know who the Father of the Year is going to be, right? Clearly, it's not Rey Mysterio. It is Christian Cage, your father, my father, everybody's father, Chris.
He's the father of fathers. He is the All Father. He is Odin himself, the All Father.
He sure is. And you know what, dude? I'm not gonna lie. I think this match was a great match to start off the show. I didn't mind this match, to be honest. It wasn't the best show. Don't get me wrong. I mean, best.
No,
match.
this was fine. Yeah, this was.
But
fine.
it was a fun little match. But damn it, Chris, Darby Allin, he's got to stop this fucking shit, bro. Because that spot, man, on the apron, bro. If he didn't fuck himself up from that, and he amazes me, dude. Either he is the best bumper in pro wrestling history, or he's dead set fucking himself up, bro.
I don't even know how to counter that, man. That you're talking about the choke slam spot on the apron?
Yeah, on the apron, bro. That was savage.
Man, Darby Allin.
Ric Flair was in the
what
corner
can we
of
say
the
about
baby
that guy?
faces. I mean, what can we say? Like, he's either dumb, stupid, or fucking good, bro. Which one is it?
I'd love to hear those, those old school apologists who are like, when we were growing up, they were like, no, it's like the ring's like a trampoline. Wrestling is super phony and fake and dumb. It's like, okay, I'd love to watch any one of those people who said that shit take that fucking choke slam on the apron. Just one, and then you can tell me what you think, because fuck you, that didn't hurt. Oh
my god. Oh, Demetrius, I saw that. I know what he did, by the way. How he's yelling to Adam Cole to defend his world championship. Come on, man. We all knew that wasn't going to happen. This is TK of trying to fool us all, and he done a stupid he had a dumb way of doing it. It was pretty dumb. I mean, Chris, did you think MJF wasn't going to fucking show up? I mean, come on. He just had a little booby on his fucking leg.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, and the way that they've been booking MJF is like this old school 1970s, like, I'll never quit babyface all of a sudden, which, to be honest with you, like I said that they jumped the shark, but I actually think that they might be purposely making him like kind of a fucking loser in this. Like, I think that they're purposely making him overly. Well, I mean, did you see the post show interview with him? He's like crying not yet.
Oh, I heard about it though, right?
Bro,
I'm gonna add that at the end of this show, though.
They must be fucking with us. Like, I feel like MJF. Maybe I feel like the idea that MJF is the devil gets stronger and stronger the more I'm watching this run.
I'm telling you, it's him, bro.
Because, bro, like, really?
He's pulling the wool, man. He's crying. He's over, like over emotional these days, man. Like, I mean, sickeningly. Like, if anyone believes he's a fucking, like, true baby face, come on, man. It's slowly, there's little things that are starting to show now with MJF. That's why I was convinced. Now that's why after Dynamite, especially too, that's when I was convinced, it's MJF, man. I'm starting to think it's got to be. And I know Vet said after the collision we sift through, Chris.
The wreckage.
Yes, he did say, but how can it be MJF when, others attacked while he was in the ring? So what? That could be just one of his lackeys doing that, acting, as the devil with the devil mask.
Well,
and if
you notice, the thing is, if you watch that segment back, right? Because I watched it twice actually.
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
The segment where he was in the ring and then the Acclaimed were getting their asses kicked.
Oh, yeah.
There were 3 guys in masks who were beating the shit out of the Acclaimed. But the devil mask was just a video. Like, they panned to a dark room and the devil mask was just sitting there in the dark room. There was somebody in there.
Spot on, bro.
But it was just a video. And it could have just been like, okay, like, we pre-recorded this. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And that could be even something that he says, when he finally does come out and he's like, it's me, I'm the devil, right? For him to just be like, and I heard people say things like, oh, how could it be MJF if he was in the ring? You idiots. It's called a pre-recorded video. It's 2023.
You should have had my back this last night, Chris. Well, yesterday. God damn it! You we should have known this when Vet was trying to tell us otherwise. But you're right. I forgot about that. But when you said it, that gives more credence now that it's MJF. 100%, bro. It's got to be. And you know what he's going to do? Because he's such a mark-hard for professional wrestling, and I mean that in a good way, right? He's going to do the Vince McMahon spot. It was me, Tony, or to whoever. It was me all along.
It was me, Adam. It was me all along.
100%, bro. Can you not see him doing that just to troll everybody?
Or he could just make sure the reveal is when there is the next time they're in Austin, Texas, and he could be like, "It was me, Austin."
Oh, even better. Even better, man. And I just want to give a quick shout out because there's a few more that's joined us. Liz is in the house. Thank you for joining us, Liz. Labrat is also in the house. What's cracking, Labrat? TN Cooper, aka Josh, is in the house also. And you're right. We'll all be surprised. Heck, we'll be surprised if he wrestles in a month's time because he could be dead. Isn't that his last match now, Chris? He's off to the Mount Everest, bro.
He's off to Mount Everest, and he's gonna Mount Everest, and that's gonna be
he's gonna Mount Everest. Oh boy, look, man, knock on wood. I don't want the kid to die for fuck's sake, but if he dies on Mount Everest, wouldn't it be apropos?
Yeah, it would be.
Like seriously,
it's exactly what it would be. It would not be strange or odd at all. There's dead bodies all up and down that fucking mountain. So
there is legit. That's true, and they're still there. I mean, I just hope I don't know what's fucking in his head, but nevertheless, that bump was, like I said, man. He's either dumb, stupid, or he's fucking great. Yep. And as you can say there's a bit of all that in a way, because he must be able to take a good bump. He's got to be the best bumper ever in pro wrestling, bro. At this point, I
think Liz said it best when she said that his bones are made of jello, because they must be. I don't know anybody who can take bumps that guy can.
It's bizarre, bro, and here it is. Yeah, exactly this. It's bizarre, man. Anyway, fun little match. We had Flair dropping F-bombs outside the ring. I don't know if you noticed that, Chris. He's like, "Who the fuck are you, man?" Like, whatever the fuck. But nevertheless, yeah, you gotta love the fucking old fuck. But Adam Copeland, Darby Allin, and Sting win by pinfall with the coffin drop from Allin onto Luchasaurus. And I also
everybody
want to
hit
shout
the
out
finish in tandem. Basically, is what happened. Sting hit the splash, Edge hit the spear, and then the coffin drop happened after that. So
that's right. And what up, Javi? I forgot to mention you also, bro. Thank you for joining us. There's probably a couple more, but yeah, what up, man? But yeah, look, I felt like this was a good little fun match. It was cool, and I knew Christian and Edge were never going to touch each other, really, man. I knew that from the start. I mean, and that's a good thing. Do that. I like that, man. You know what I mean? Because let that be for wherever, maybe All In next year in front of 10,000 people. You know what I mean?
You want to stretch it all that way? I feel like that would be tough.
No, that's a long way. No, a year's a long way. When would you actually execute that match?
You know what? You could probably build it for at least one more pay-per-view before you have to do
one
something.
more, you think?
Yeah, I think after that you got to get them in the ring.
I think in the new year, and I'm talking about 2024, somewhere along those lines, they're gonna do that. Liz says Bin has said it's likely because he's a skateboard. Yeah, true. I mean, that's a good point. I mean, that could be. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my cousin is a skateboarder, well, was. I mean, he's still alive, but he's too old to be skateboarding, and he used to kill himself all the time. But he's cool.
Yeah, I have a buddy Andy who was like an actual pro skateboarder. He did a couple of tours with like Tony Hawk and them.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Andy's the bomb. What's up, Andy? Also, Andy, I didn't get a chance to particularly tell you this on Remembrance Day, but thank you for your service. I love you, buddy.
Thank you, Andy, for your service. Absolutely,
dude. Tough motherfucker though, like just like stupid tough type people. So yeah, skateboarders are a different breed, no doubt.
For sure. I mean, that could be it, Chris. I mean, that's a good point. by Ben and Liz bringing that up. Thank you for actually pointing that out. Zane, I love you, bro. Come on, man. They'll blow it off at Winter's Coming, or will they blow it off in a porno? Who knows? I mean,
Winter is coming.
It could be Bukkake is coming at this point. Why the hell would they blow it off at Winter's Coming, though, Zane? I'm sure you're trolling there, but I hope anyway. I mean, Winter's coming. But then again, knowing TK, that's a big possibility, right?
It is, yeah.
I mean, free. Let's blow it off for free, for sure.
Let's blow it off for free, and also let's not let anything build properly or get everything that we can out of any situation, or the opposite of that, where we'll run a uninteresting storyline for a year and a half. One of those two things is what we'll do.
Of course, why not, dude? I mean, that works all the time. It's TK. Come on, bro. Booker of the year. Someone needs to throw a book at his fucking head, but I'm not gonna lie. But we'll get to that. Anyway, like I said, the babyfaces win. Cool little start, to the event with this matchup. I was cool with it, but Zane, you're making me laugh. Why would I be trolling about business? Come on, bro. Well, that's bad business, dude. If you want to make money, if you're being real, that's not how you make moolah. Come on, dude. Let's be real here, man.
Come on.
Yeah. Next, we got Tony Schiavone. He's on the stage with referee Bryce Remsburg, and he brings Switchblade Jay White out to join him. White yells about being champion, and Tony tells him to settle the fuck down. Schiavone hates to say it, but unfortunately, Maxwell Jacob Freeman is injured and will not be able to defend the title against Jay White, and the match has been cancelled. And then Switchblade is champion by default. And then we enter Mr. Fat Face himself, Adam Cole. Have you noticed his face has gotten chubby?
I think it's just because he has like a little bit of a beard on now. So
that
it's hard
beard
to
is
tell how
disgraceful. Disgraceful, bro. How the fuck has he got a beard going out this way, man?
It's not pretty.
Adam, come on, bro. Actually, Britt, can you tell your man to fucking not ever grow a beard ever again?
I don't think he cares enough about what she thinks to be.
Oh yeah, that's true. He doesn't love her. You're right. No, my bad.
He cares
likes
deeply about her.
Yeah. Fucking idiot, man. Anyway, Cole
ladies,
says
if you've been in a relationship for 2 years with the man, and when he's asked if he loves you, he says, "I care deeply about her," run.
Yeah, if he don't love you after a couple of years, especially, there's something wrong there, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, little midget man, Fat Face says, Cole says there's no shot in hell Jay is leaving the arena with Max's world title. He made a promise to his friend, and he's going to keep it. And he already spoke to Tony Khan. If MJF can't defend the title, he'll do it for him, one leg or night. And tonight's main event will be Jay White versus Adam Cole, baby. As Jay reminds him, he took him out once before, and he wants to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. He can breathe with the Switchblade. Yeah. First of all, Tony Schiavone looked pissed off, bro. When Jay White was coming out fucking acting the way he does, and he does this to everybody, dude. When he did it to TK the very first time he was in the AEW, TK shit bricks. Tony looked pissed off like he was going to slap him, bro. He looked annoyed as fuck. Jay White is the best, I don't want to say crybaby, right? But he does the good fucking, the fuck you doing type of fucking deal. You know what I mean? And I love that, man. Oh, and one other thing. Did you notice Sting's son before I get into the next match?
Sting's son?
Yeah, Sting's son was in the front row. He looks exactly like Sting, the young Sting. Oh. He's big. I think he's a football prodigy from what I remember, man. But what's funny about that, when Darby got on the mic at the end of the match, he's talking to his kid, right? And he's like, and Darby gets on the mic and he's like, put your motherfucking hands up for fucking, and he kept dropping F. You know what I mean? For fucking Sting, man. Put your fucking hands together for fucking Sting. And Sting turns around as he's talking to his son, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what? Like, why? Like, what are you saying?
Dropping all these F-bombs in front of the hardcore Christian and his son.
Yeah, in front of... I was like, Darby, you're off your face, bro. Straight up. But it's funny. Yeah, Darby was wilding, all right, man. He really was.
He's just trying to keep up with the NWA. He's like, oh, yeah, you guys did cocaine on your last show? Well, I'm going to say fuck 18
He was flying.
times.
Dude, he was fucking, I'm telling you, he was on some good fucking, yeah, good Darby shit.
What a doofus.
That's for sure. He was on the disco shit because he didn't give a fuck, pun intended. He was just fucking Sting, man. Give it up for fucking Sting. He'll never be in LA ever again. And it's almost like Sting was like saying, hey, relax, maybe I will be back.
Yeah.
Like as well. And shut the fuck up, basically. But yeah, I found that kind of funny. Speaking of funny, next we have Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy for the AEW Internationale Championship. I got this very wrong, Chris. I went Moxley, but no, Orange Cassidy wins clean, bro, via the beach break, retaining his AEW International Championship, and Mox was bleeding. Anything new about that? I mean, does that surprise you?
Nope. That's pretty much what we figured was going to happen. And there's a bunch of blood and
Yep.
a bunch of bullshit. I don't know.
Party and bullshit. Shout outs to Biggie. Yeah, this is just a fucking bullshit. There was a lot of bullshit. As a matter of fact, Moxley brought the bullshit, Chris. He was doing OC's shtick, shall I say, with the little bitch kicks. Like, literally, that's what they should be called. The bitch kicks. And thank God OC was disgusted. He didn't give him the bitch kicks back. Instead, he gave him a good old slap. To me, this match sucked. I don't know, man. I just didn't like the match whatsoever. If I had to give it a star rating, it was 1.5 stars, bro. Couldn't care less about this match. Didn't care, but Cassidy wins clean, which is surprising in my book. And post-match, Wheeler Yuta and Hook have a brief confrontation as both men's friends and stablemates check on each other. Are you excited, Chris?
I'm so excited, Jimmy. It's wow, what an incredible run Orange Cassidy's on.
Oh God, OC Jinder with the comment of the night so far. He says OC is Tony Khan's Hulk Hogan. That's all we need next is him hulking up, and that's it, bro. I'm all for it. And he points.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong at
No,
all?
he's not. He's spot on, bro.
Is Jinder even close to being wrong about that? Because he should be. Anybody with any fucking brain wouldn't have that guy being their Hulk Hogan. But yeah. Yep.
Zane with a great comment. Orange Cassidy spammed finishes and Mox had a 99 rating. But did he really have a 99 rating when OC won clean? Because if he had a 99 rating, then OC had a fucking 100 times, like, plus another 100. Because, come on, bro. A 99 just doesn't cut it in this company. Yeah, bruv.
I know.
Come on, bruv.
Bruv. Come on, bruv.
We'll get to the bruv. Sounds like a dog friggin' roughing or bruffing.
Yeah, let's be real.
I don't know, but we'll get there. Anyway, yeah, Josh says Chris is so excited that he can't hide it. It reminds me of the song. Are you trying to sing the song? I'm so excited.
And I just can't hide it.
Yeah.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I was singing on the fucking beat before we went live.
He was.
Guys. You missed it.
He's right. I busted him, literally. Anyway, he actually got a good voice. I was actually quite impressed. Retro Rocker Review says, Darby, I'm serious. I'm actually serious. Darby, Adam, and Sting should use Ebony and Ivory as their theme song by Paul McCartney and Stevie Wonder. Hence, Ebony and Ivory. Right? I mean,
that would be good.
But who's the Ebony in this?
Me. I get to be the Ebony in this.
Big Ray. Well, it's Big Ray Hernandez. Is this podcast going up tonight, or do I have to wait till next? You speak English, Ray. I don't understand. What do you mean? Is this podcast going up? It is going up. Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
Live right now.
Love Big Ray. I know. Zane says Am's gonna pass out like Jesse Spano.
Nah, I'm all right.
Jesus. Anyway, you guys are funny already in the chat. Anyway, that was that. Cool. Who cares? But commentary then tells us that Tony Khan has confirmed Adam Cole will be wrestling Jay White in tonight's main event. The fact, Chris, that they're still trying to pull the wool on us is fucking dumb. Do they think we're a bunch of idiots or what?
Yes. Yes, objectively they do. And
Jesus
no, I agree
Christ,
with you, man. It's like, what?
Like,
Nobody
come on, this is
believes
5-year-old
you.
booking. Right. I mean, come on. No, it'll be up tonight, Raymond. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway, next we have a women's AEW World Championship match. Hikaru Shida, your champion, versus Toni Storm. And now this was so dead obvious for me. I knew Tony. I was saying this weeks ago, Chris. Toni Storm was going to win the AEW Women's World Championship. And she does again. What I do hate is the amount of hot shotting that's been going on since Toni Storm last won the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, I get it. It has been, there's definitely been some hot shotting going on, and it's aggravating, but it's, I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel more and more like Vet has like exactly the right attitude when it comes to pro wrestling. It's like, I'm just going to take what's good and I'm going to try to do my best to just ignore everything else because I don't want to lose my fucking mind trying to make sense of this shit anymore.
Yeah, it's true. What you just got to fucking. What was the word he used again? I forgot. There was a certain word.
A la carte.
A la carte. That's it. That's what you got to do. It's all a la carte, man. You just got to just not give a fuck. Just watch it for what it is, and you'll be happy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think. So yeah, it is
That's
what
all
it
we can
is.
do.
But nevertheless, Toni Storm wins by pinfall with a running hip attack, becoming the new AEW Women's World Championship. Mind you, she did have a little, what was that thing? A little tray on her backside?
I couldn't understand what she was wearing, to be honest with you. Like, especially her, because it's like, you're hot. Why don't you just wear stuff that accentuates how hot you are? No?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea, but it was a little fucking can thing, little saucepan. I had no idea. It's just some sort of, it looked like foil on her fucking ass. But whatever, man. It is what it is. It was a silver tray. That's right. Thank you. But really, it wouldn't do any damage. But funny, I guess. She's a clown now, Chris. Nevertheless, the clown of AEW, and I mean that in a good way, is your new women's champion. And in my book, she should have never lost it in the first place. So now that she is timeless Toni Storm, does that mean she goes back to normal when she has a bout, or she's still going to be timeless?
She'll still be timeless. She doesn't need to fit anyone's expectations to be timeless. She can just be timeless.
Timeless. Well,
you know
I
what?
gave this
You know
match
what?
a
I gotta be.
two-star rating.
I gotta be honest with you. I think that she's like the exception to the rule for AEW. I think she's good, but I don't know, man. I think she's good. I think that this character is fun, but I think
But
that
there's a but with you, Chris.
there's
Get it
always.
out.
Listen, I'm a Sir Mix-a-Lot fan. There's always a but with me. But no.
Oh, wow.
You know, the thing that keeps coming to mind though is that I almost feel like we're enjoying what Toni Storm is doing in spite of the company. It's like we're getting enjoyment out of something that's actually shit because we're just being too stubborn to notice how shit it is. That's how I feel sometimes. Because
You're spot
I
on,
know
bro.
what I see in the Toni Storm segments, but it's not really what they're giving me. It's just what I'm trying to see when I'm watching the Toni Storm segments.
I understand. I totally. I mean, that's the bar now that we, that it's down here, bro. The bar's here. So little shit like that comes across as good when really is it? Like really? She's a fucking clown, bro. Let's be real. I'm gonna say it. She's acting like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. No, and
what is this
clown
timeless
is
Toni
exactly
Storm?
the right word. Like
she's a clown.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty clownish.
And what about her fucking what's her butler, whatever the fuck he is, Luther?
Luther.
I mean, he's another clown, bro. I mean,
Facts.
they should be called the vaudevillains at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
why not? Didn't we see this already?
I feel like we definitely have a number of times. Yep.
But before I move on, is this going to be a long-term thing, do you think, with this gimmick? Or are we going to eventually see her back as, Tony Storm?
Well, I mean, how long has it lasted at this point? Like, this isn't a short-term. This hasn't been a short-term thing to this point, so I'm not gonna imagine that it's gonna be a short-term thing anyway. Like, they're gonna run with it, and they're gonna keep running with it until they just run out of juice with it.
I'll be honest, man. I'm getting sick of this already. But whatever. She's a clown. Clowns win championships, and I'm a fan of I was gonna say TK. God damn it, of Tony Storm. But I don't know, man. I'm starting to lose a little interest because really, what does this mean in professional wrestling, Chris? Like, really, in the landscape of pro wrestling, what the fuck is this?
It's pretty fucking silly. Like, it's fun. It really is fun. It's something different.
It's fun.
It's an actual gimmick. You're right. You're right. Haha is exactly what you feel when you're watching this. It's haha.
Well, the Comic King is in the house saying this hasn't jumped the shark yet, but it will soon enough. It will, bro. It will.
Yeah.
Ginger thinks this shit is sports entertainment. Nah, pal. Vince McMahon wouldn't even do... Well, actually, that was Triple H. But still, nah. Come on, bro. Come on, Ginger. Bro. Look what they did to you, bro. But then again, you did win the WWE Championship, so who am I to judge? Anyway, Josh says, do you think Tony Storm could play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Oh, God.
I'd be all right with that. Even that's something. It's something different, something fun. Again, that's sort of what I'm looking at when I'm looking at Tony Storm right now. Is what she's doing is at least fun. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's kind of silly, but it is fun. So I'm fine with it. It's an old school gimmick. Like it's a gimmick.
Oh, the old school gimmick, right? Yeah, but it's like put them up, pal. Put them up. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty fucking silly. Like, it really is. But
it insults your intelligence a little bit, man. I'm not saying it's really bad, but I'm being honest, right? It's because the bar is so low that this looks good. And like Medium 5 says, yes, Jimmy, yes, she's good because all else is bad. And that's why we praise it. But fuck that. Let's be fucking honest for once. You know what I mean? The truth is, this shit sucks, but it's good because everything else is shit. You know what I mean? And Liz says it's a real gimmick. I think it's the only brilliant thing on the show. I don't agree with that. Christian's the best thing on the show and Jay White, in my opinion. But that's just us. But each to their own. If you love it, Liz, by all means. And I mean, I don't mind it. But look at the way the company's treated it, Liz. All right? Now, Chris was telling me for weeks on end, right, that every time her segments were on, you're getting it in picture with no audio, no nothing, and in a little box, right? Yep. While I was actually getting the proper thing, right? Just that thing alone is how much this company really respects that gimmick and Tony Storm. Yeah, she's the AEW Women's Champion now, but so what? That belt goes on everyone. It's a slut of a belt, man. Straight up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it really is one of those belts that seems like everybody's had it at some point here, yeah.
Every woman's had it. The TNT Women's Championship's the only one that's kind of protected, but we'll get to that soon. It's just not Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks anymore. We know that, Zane. We know that, but that's not the point. And he also says, like I said at the beginning, it's a variety hour. So much variety, Zane. It's a variety of shit. All right, you've got a fucking idiot that bleeds like an idiot, like all the time because he's a hard fuck, right? He thinks he is. You've got another character that says he's everybody's scumbag, but really he is the scumbag, right? Mm-hmm. But everyone's like, yeah, he cries us a river. Thinks
oh my God, we love you.
Yeah, and he thinks he's the smartest pro wrestler in the world because look how dumb all these marks are. I'm fucking making them believe. No, you're not. You're not fooling us, Max. I'm just saying, all right? But whatever. But I truly think he thinks that. You've got a fucking little weasel on crutches with the shittest beard I've seen in my life, right? Named Adam Cole, baby. I mean, that's variety, right? A weasel. We've got your world champion does a kangaroo kick for fuck's sake, and acts like a rat doing it, and he's doing like get the fuck out of here, man! Come on, man. This is fucking childish shit. Yeah, you laugh at it because it's stupid. You know what I mean? That's why you laugh.
Yep.
It did fucking make White look like a fool. I agree, Medium 5. Thanks, Josh. Sometimes, man, I get like this, man, because it drives me nuts, Josh. It drives me banana.
Right, straight
God
banana,
damn it.
Josh.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, well, good, Zane. He shouldn't be your world fucking champion. God damn it. Anyways, let's fucking move on. I'm going to... Yeah, it's true. Anyway, post-match, Mariah May comes to the ring with a bouquet of flowers for your new champion. So I guess now Tony Storm's got another new lackey.
Cool, I guess.
Right? Cool. Great way to fucking debut your new fucking signing, Tony, you idiot. She's already done and buried already, for fuck's sake. Anyway, next backstage, we see Renee Paquette interviewing the fucking wannabe fucking shooter, the wannabe hitter, but he's really a bitch. In Eddie Kingston. Sorry, I said that. Sorry, not sorry, actually. He says the Continental Classic. What is a Continental Classic, Chris? Before I continue.
It's the G1. It's the G1, Jimmy.
What's the G1? Is that your G spot? What the fuck is that?
No, it's the G1. It's the you know, that super tournament that they do in Japan every year.
Oh, you mean the climax?
Yeah, but they're going to do it way better. They're going to do it way better.
Oh, way better.
Way better. It's gonna be way cooler here, like in America.
Zane's telling me to tranquilo. I'm chill, bro. I know I sound like I'm not, but fuck this company, man. Seriously, I watched 5 hours. I'm doing a show after watching 5 hours. Damn it, give me a break.
5 hours.
This is what happens. 5 hours of this fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Zane says also Mickie James started out as a Trish Stratus fan. Yeah, but that was all right. That wasn't too bad. She was a stalker, you know, one of those psycho types, bro. You know what I mean? She wanted that fucking box, straight up. That's what the story was. They made it work, and guess what? She became a star thanks to that fucking angle. I'm just saying. Did she not?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
where would Mickie James be without that?
Yeah, I mean, it's true. If it wasn't for that, we probably wouldn't have Mickie James as the bona fide legend that she is, bro. Even though she was doing, you know, cunt fucking photography.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, that's what she'll keep doing. Hey, by all means, sell your box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Sorry, Liz. I'm ranting right now. I'm old. I don't work with children here, but, you know. Who's that guy?
I don't know, but I'm putting up his comment anyway because it's funny. Japan, have you heard of the wrestler Saka?
Saka or is that Suka?
I'm pretty sure Saka is actually from Harlem Heat. He's a good guy.
Saka! Yeah, shout outs to the Harlem Heat that were from Texas.
Harlem. They're definitely from Harlem.
Sorry, Harlem. Shout out to Stevie Ray, by the way. He's also part of the same family. Channelattitude.com, $5. Anyway, what's up, Stevie? And Stevie Richards, of course, the two Stevies. But anyway, Labrat says G1 is going on in Vegas. Sorry, that is F1. For that, I'm going to give you this. It is the F1. You're right. Fuck the G1. I mean, I like the G1, but fuck this. What's a Continental? Is it a noodles? Isn't it like a thing called Continental noodles?
That's probably. There should be.
Is that what it is?
There isn't. If there isn't, I say we start a petition to create Continental noodles.
Well, yeah, we should. But instead, we got Continental Championships, bro.
It's cool, bro.
But what continent? What's Continental? I mean, does this guy? I thought he went to a high-end high school and university, bro. I'm talking about Tony.
That was my understanding too, was that he was well educated, and that was part of the reason why his dad had put him in charge of a football team and a you know other real sport teams. But yeah,
Well, Retro Rocket maybe knows what a continental is. He says a continental breakfast is a light morning meal, typically consisting of pastries and baked goods. For example,
oh yeah, those are awesome. Those are awesome.
fruits,
I love
toast,
those.
coffee, etc., etc. You're
Yeah,
missing
those are good.
marmalade and jam.
Nobody's ever missed marmalade, ever.
Anyway, let's move on from that.
Adelaide, but not marmalade.
Fuck Adelaide. Adelaide. People say they love it, but I think it sucks. But anyway, shout out to Adelaide. Anyway, next we see the Big Deal. Oh, I mean, sorry, Big Bill Morrissey and Absolute Ricky Starks versus FTR versus Kings of the Black Throne versus La Facción Ingobernable in Místico number dos and Rush. I know it's Jalistico, but it's actually Místico dos for your AEW World Tag Team Championships
Místico
in a
dos.
ladder match. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Jalistico was what do you call it? He was Sin Cara.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I didn't, and I don't care.
Well, fun little fact, Jalistico was when the original Mystico went off to WWE to become Sin Cara. He became the new Mystico while Sin Cara, the OG Mystico, was in WWE. So there you go. Hence why he came out as Mystico or Sin Cara, whatever you want to call him. But he's not the original one. He's Dos. So,
Cool.
Yeah, he's confused, Chris. Is he Jalistico or is he Mystico or is he Spastico? I have no idea.
The other guy with no face. The
Oh.
other no face guy with no face. Cool.
Yes, you're right, Medium 5. I'm not talking about WWE. I'm talking about in Mexico. I said Mystico, not Sin Cara. Sin Cara, the OG Sin Cara, is the original Mystico, who's Mystico right now in wrestling, just quietly. Hunico did become the new Sin Cara after the OG Sin Cara went back to become Mystico. I know it's confusing and a tongue twist, but that's what it was, and that's what it is. But anyway, so yeah, this is a ladder match. This was fucking pretty wild, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
And there was some bad. I mean, look, it was a fun clusterfuck. I'll give him credit, man. And the right guys won in the end, in Bill Morrissey and Absolute Ricky Starks. But one thing that caught my eye, Chris, did you notice Ricky Starks was hardly in the fucking match, and the small guy basically done the hot tag thing, even though there was no tags, but essentially that's how it looked like, and that's how it was booked. Little man comes in like it was the hot tag, cleans house, 1, 2, 3, wins the match for the big and small guy. Why is the small guy doing the big guy thing? I don't understand, Chris.
You know what? I'm just going with. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the Todd Brantley on this one because AEW.
Oh, I see. Because AEW, well, fuck AEW, man. Enough's enough. Fucking hell, man.
And it's time for a change.
Yeah. Enough's enough, and it's time for a change. Yeah. Bring back... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. Forget I even said that. R.I.P. Darwin Hart and the Hart family. I'm sure we'll have another Hart Invitational edition next year with TK and friends. You know what I mean? I mean, for sure. Anyway, whatever. Fuck this shit. And yeah, Zayn, he is an egotistical heel. I don't mind. Actually, look, I'm not going to say I love the team, but I really like the team. I think these two actually work together great. I'm just confused. Who's the big guy? Who's the small guy? Can you answer that? Anybody?
I wish I had an answer for you, Jimmy. Yeah, it's
Please, it's a
they don't
serious
seem to
question.
understand simple things like this. I know, but it's like they don't seem to understand simple things like this in this company, and it is frustrating as a fan to watch it sometimes. Where it's like, guys, what are you doing? Like, you really don't understand that the little guy is supposed to feed, and the big guy, like the big guy, is supposed to fucking be in there to hit the offense. Like he's supposed to be in there to be impressive, right? Not sell. The little guy should sell.
You think? But what do I know? I don't know shit, bro. Clearly.
Me either, bro. Me either. Nothing whatsoever.
Well, Zane says he's got a big ego, and that makes up for it. So that makes him a big guy now.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I get that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Huge ego. Huge. Massive. I mean, whatever. It's bullshit. First of all, Big Bill was doing everything in this match while fucking Starks was taking a nap for most of the match. Let's be honest. He was fucking sleeping. Where was he? I hardly saw him.
Do you remember that match? I don't even remember which match it was because it was so long ago. But I remember a match, and I laugh about it every time I think about it. But there was a match where the Shield was having a match, and Roman was like selling on the side, like beside the ring, and then the crowd like got on his ass, and they started.
Oh, it was in England. Money in the Bank.
Roman sleeping. I love that. That's one of my favorite moments in wrestling.
Oh, maybe it wasn't England. That was a few years ago, actually, what you saying.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was fun.
Roman's sleeping. God damn it. Labrat says, wrestling, Jimmy, it's evolving. Just kidding. Haha.
Evolving. Devolving.
And Zane says, big pop. Thank you. Well, it's true. Big ego. Small guy. Huge ego. Big deal. Big deal. You done the face. Huge. It's huge. Now people are going to think we're chumpers, but Anyway, the little guy who was the big guy ends up retaining the World Tag Team Championships for the team in what are they even called? Are they called anything yet? Can't they be called absolute big cunts?
Absolute
absolute trash? No.
Absolute truancy. You can't teach that.
I think he should be called Ricky Amore, in my opinion. I mean, that works.
Ricky and the Stump.
Ricky and the Stump works too. I mean, why doesn't he should come out literally and start saying, and you can't teach that. I mean, tell me that wouldn't pop you. It'd pop me. That's what you call variety.
Yeah, I would laugh my ass off at that.
So would I. I mean, come on. And then he starts acting like The Rock, like full blown. If you smell what amore.
If you smell what amore is stinging. Get it? Because amore eels.
Oh, shit, that's too good. Cubby says, I don't know about that. No, you know that.
We should be millionaires. We should be millionaires.
Thank you, G-Ball. Thank you. I love you too, bro. I haven't heard you laugh, but come on. Anyway, I've gone bananas. I told you, 5 hours of this shit does that to you, man.
It really does.
It really does. Well, what do you think of the match overall, though? If you had to give this a little fucking rating, I know I should have asked you even earlier about the other matches, but did you think up until this point this was the match of the night, or would you say
it was fun? It was. Listen, like here's the thing, right? Because I feel like people listen to us sometimes and they get a little confused about exactly what I feel about when it comes to pro wrestling and this kind of stuff, right? It's not like I watch a match like this and I'm like, oh, these guys suck. It's okay, right? What was this? But they need to build to these things, right? Because they seem to have no problem whatsoever with just doing violent matches where people are
No
going
problem.
through fucking stacked up tables, and you got 65-year-olds taking bumps through tables, and you got people bleeding all over the place, and they're licking up other people's blood, and it's just
Drinking it, dude.
blood and violence and fucking craziness, right? But like, what was the story? Why do I care?
Story? What fucking story? Don't worry about the story, Chris. Where's the fucking neuralizer, bro? Story. Forget the story. These are about the matches.
The match was fun. The match was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was fun.
Presentations.
Yeah.
You know, okay, look, you're right. Yeah, sure. The matches can be fucking fun, right? That's fine. That's cool. And yeah, sure, we can enjoy it. And believe me, I enjoyed this last match that we're talking about. I already did for what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, like Chris said, where's the story? What is the story? They try to give you a little story like in the upcoming weeks, but what was the story? Rush came for no reason with his La Facción Ingobernables, right? And his dog, Perro Peligroso, right? Whatever he is. Jesus. Anyway, they just popped up after weeks of being kidnapped. We don't know by whom. Could have been the devils for, I don't know, but they didn't tell us, right? So they reappear. Rush is rushing to the ring. And then next you know what, here we are. Like, that's it. Like, we're here now. Like, they get a tag team title match. They want FTR. They like FTR. Then they hate FTR. I have no fucking idea what's going on anymore. Big Bill and Ricky Starks. I know it sounds like we're giving him shit. I actually think right now they're the best tag team in AEW. I actually do think that. Hence, they are the champions. We've taken the piss. Again, 5 hours can do that to you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, don't take us always too serious. You know what I mean? We like taking the piss. But anyway, Josh says SummerSlam 2015, Dean Ambrose and Reigns versus Bray and Luke Harper when fans chanting Roman Reigns. Damn it, Josh. You've got a photo fucking brain, bro. Photo realistic. This guy, he impresses me, man. Even when I was trying to say which In Your House was Stone Cold versus Brett, that real, the one that nobody even remembers.
The In Your House match.
I remember. Right, I remember that it was In Your House, 100%. But was it a cold day in hell, that match, Josh? If I remember, you said. Then he said which In Your House it was on top of that. And he remembered, and he even remembers exactly when the fans were chanting, Roman is sleeping. Josh, you're too good, my friend. Thank you. Too good, man.
Nice.
That's crazy. Absolutely nice. Anyway. Enough of that. So yeah, the little man and the big bang retained the titles. Now we go to a little lull period here, bro, and it's your AEW TBS Championship match. It is Julia Hart versus the alien that's not an alien, that's from Andromeda, that's from Long Island now. Your champion, Chris Statlander, versus Dark. You looked a lot darker, actually, Chris, for once.
She did. Yeah.
Actually, everyone was friggin' dark. Why?
That's a good question.
No, really. Why?
Because everybody wants to be cool, Jimmy, and nobody cares if it makes sense or if it's good or if it's proper pro wrestling. They just want to look cool.
But I don't understand, bro. Like, so let me get this straight. You got Julia Hart, the witch, supposedly, I use that term lightly, who's got every excuse to wear dark clothing. Yep. She had red, I believe, on top, so I don't know what that signifies. Whatever. She's the lady in red, right? She's the devil. Another devil, I guess.
Lady in red.
Don't, please. Lady in red. That fucking Chris, don't. That's going to stay in my head, bro. Anyway, classic, though. I'll give you that. Yeah. Well, Retro brings up a good point. You spit in the face of people who do not want to be cool. I mean...
I do.
These girls, I'm sure, have been spat on one too many times. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'd spit in the face. I would spit in the face of any one of these three. Yeah.
I'm not even going to elaborate any more than what Chris just said. But anyway, yeah, you spit in the face, even if they're not cool. Anyway.
No, only if they asked me. I wouldn't just do it.
Oh,
That's
because you're Canadian, you're a nice guy, true.
That's right.
Only if they ask you.
That's right. I'm a good guy. But if they were cool with it, yeah.
Skid in the face. Shit. Come on, bro. Skid. Not scoot. Anyway, yeah, the sky blue shit is stupid.
To the window! To the wall!
To the floor! No, to the floor this time.
Down my balls. To all these bitches fall. To all skeet.
Motherfuckers.
Skeet.
I got damn.
All right.
Another classic. Fucking Little Jan. Anyway, and the East Side Boys. Yeah, that threw me off, Chris. God damn it. Good song though. Well, sort of. Anyway, where were we? So the original OG Darkness wins and becomes your new AEW TBS Championship in probably the shittest match of the evening.
Well, it's a female triple threat.
Yeet. Look at Josh saying thumbs up for Chris singing. Absolutely. And Zane, you know what's funny about the chat tonight? They're saying little things that remind me of songs, right? So Zane saying it's a party. What comes to your head? It's a party and I cry. I want to. That's MJF's new theme.
It's a good
He cries
one.
when he wants to.
He cries. He's a crier
cries.
now.
He bangs.
Remember when he was cool?
Cool. He's a fucking dork, bro. That's another thing. Honestly, if MJF went to my high school, bro, he would be slapped straight up. Don't worry about coins.
If he went to your high school, he would probably have been murdered.
Oh, shit, true. I didn't think of that. Fuck, man. Forget I even said that. Forget it. Just forget it. Yeah, you're right. That's true. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You see, I've showed you my high school photo, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, I've shown it on here before. If you guys haven't seen it, stiff shit. But yeah, it's no secret. I went to a high school full of Muslim and Arabs, legit. Yeah. So yeah, if I didn't mean it like that. I actually didn't think of that, Chris. But thank you for reminding me. How's that? A person in Canada reminding me about my high school. Funny. Touche to myself. Anyway, yeah. Fucking hell, that's a good one, Chris. I like that. You totally destroyed me with that one. Anyway, next we see Tony Schiavone's in the ring to announce our big deal new signing, Chris. Oh, bruv. Sorry.
Bruv.
And guess who it is?
I'm super excited to be here, bruv. And it's gonna be great because I'm here, bruv, and I'm here to become the champion, bruv. And it's like, what the fuck are you saying?
Bruv. Shut the fuck up, bruv. I'm talking, bruv.
English, bruv.
Well, technically, I mean, but you're right. It sounds like he's been punched in the fucking mouth one too many times, bruv. Oh, sorry, bruv. He was telling everyone to shut the fuck up. No one was reacting. So you know what, William, ostrich spray, whatever the fuck sounds like. What isn't it a fucking drink, bro? Ocean spray. Ocean
spray is definitely a drink. I say ostrich spray because it's like, he's his parents got divorced when he was a kid, so his last name is hyphenated. It's William Ostrich Spray.
Hyphenated. Ostrich spray. Yeah, he's like a big bird with a little bird as well. Like literally, he's an ostrich and an osprey.
And a spray. Yeah.
You get ostrich spray. Saying that makes me laugh because just the way it sounds, like ostrich spray.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and
it's ridiculous.
To be.
Yeah, you're right, Zane. He does bring up a good point, bruv. Oh, he said bruv too. Touche. He's all elite once he finishes up with New Japan, bruv. And that's true, bruv.
Yeah, bruv.
And that's not till next year, bruv. Did you know that, bruv?
Bruv. I know all kinds of stuff, bruv.
Well, bruv, after you hear bruv one too many times, bruv, do you notice it sounds like a fucking dog, bruv?
It doesn't even really sound like a word anymore. It's like you're just talking nonsense at a certain, time.
And you
It's
know
like,
what does my head in, bruv? I use that bruv word a lot myself, bruv, right? But now thanks to the ostrich spray, bruv, I don't want to fucking say bruv ever again, bruv.
I get it. Like, I do get it.
Yeah, you're not going to bruv me?
I get it. Sorry, bruv.
There you go.
Bruv. It's a thing, bruv. When they do that, if it's like when Canadians say "a," like
Hey,
at a
bruv.
certain point, it just becomes funny. You're like, dude, why are you saying "a" so fucking much? It's weird. Like even me as a Canadian, like there are certain times when I'm talking to someone from Canada, and I'm like, will you fucking stop it, man? Like, what are you doing?
Well, that's like me, bruv, saying mate all the time, right, bruv?
That's
But
right, bruv.
in truth, bruv, I don't really say mate, bruv. That doesn't make sense, mate, bruv. But whatever, bruv. The point is, G-Ball wants to know. Well, we're telling you, bruv, it is Will Ostrich Spray. Sorry,
Yeah,
Will
that guy.
Osprey. Anyway, Tony hands him his contract and he signs, and the deal is done, bruv. He's happy to be here, but he has to give us some bad news, bruv. He can't come in just yet, bruv, because he has obligations, bruv, to New Japan, bruv. Pro Wrestling, bruv. To finish up, bruv, he asked Tony Khan to do him a favor, bruv, and line up the best he's got, bruv, especially for Wembley Stadium, bruv, because everyone here knows he's going to show them all what elite really looks like, bruv. Dot, bruv.
Bruv.
Yeah. Did you notice when he was telling everyone to shut up, though, for real, right? No one was reacting, but yet he's telling everyone to shut up. And that just cringed me, bro. Bruv. Sorry,
I feel
bruv.
like that happened a few times on this show where like they were really expecting the crowd to be into something and the crowd was just waiting. Like we'll get into
was
it
it
in
just
the Hangman versus Swerve match, but like
Oh,
that really felt like people were just waiting for the next violent thing to get gasped at. No one was excited about the match. They were just like, "Oh, what's next?
oh,
Oh, a
bruv.
glass spot! Look at the glass! Look at the broken glass! That was cool. All right, we'll just wait here for another 5
Forget it.
minutes."
Once we started going draconian on this show, that was it.
Yeah.
Nothing could top that off. But we'll get to that next, because that's next. G-Ball says, why not Goldberg? Don't worry, you'll get William Goldberg. They love Williams. They love pages, sages.
Cages, pages, sages, and ages.
And Bergs. From Rimsberg to Goldberg.
That's right.
Yeah.
MJF is gonna find himself over there, and they're gonna sign what was that guy, Muhammad Hassan, and MJF's gonna find himself in serious need of muscle, but everyone there is gonna be like, no, we don't want to get involved in the whole Muslim versus Jew thing, and then he's gonna show up one day with the Jewish jackhammer himself, Bill Goldberg, signed on, and he's like. Any Muslims that wanna go in the ring with me?
I'm surprised he hasn't brought a video saying, "Who's next? Hamas next." I mean, come on. Well, Hezbollah's next. God damn it! Oh, that's a battle of Jewtown right there, mate. Goldberg versus MJF. That's a wet Jew man's dream, bro.
That's a wet Jew man's dream. That's. How high are you right now, bruv?
Not high enough, bruv. Straight up.
Wet Jew man. That's cool.
What is a wet Jew man, to be honest? I mean,
it's Jeff when he gets out of the shower. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, shout out to to Mr. Littman.
Shout out
to the wet
Congratulations,
Jew man.
by the way.
Yes.
Jeff just recently got married. To his longtime fiance and
La Sicaria.
We love La Sicaria. She's great, and somehow Jeff managed to marry her. So good job, Jeff. It will always shock and surprise me what you're capable of, but good job, buddy.
Hey man, at least fucking You know, the perception about wrestling fans is, you know, they've got no women, nothing. Well, think again. Just saying, here at the PWC, we have women. But anyway, that's not about that. But yes, it's the Israeli dream match. It's got to be held in Jerusalem, that match. Goldberg versus MJF. Oh, boy. Add in fucking... here's another famous Jewish wrestler. We can make it a 3-way, if you know what I mean. Or Muhammad Hassan, you add that, and you add a bloodbath to that. Hey. Hey. And Davari, who's Iranian, Persian. That's all you need. In a Survivor Series match. Get it?
I get it. I do get it.
Anyway, I'm only fucking around. I don't want to offend anyone. But anyway, bruv, let's move on, bruv. And away from that bruv shit. Because William Ospreay, Ostrich, whatever, Emu, he signs with AEW. Next, we have Hangman Adam Page versus Sugar Shane Swerve Strickland in a Texas death match hosted in where, Chris? Where were we for this pay-per-view again?
It was a Los Angeles death match.
A
California death match.
Oh, see. Don't WWE usually do the gimmick, you know, whatever city they're in, it's a fucking blah, 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 insert city street fight?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
it's a
is
Boston
this,
street fight.
Right. So why are these guys in Texas, but they're in Los Angeles? I don't get it, bro. I know Texas is not that far from Texas.
And you know, it would be one thing if people could actually come together and like make a fucking like hard and fast rule about what actually is a Texas death match, because then you're just calling it what it is, right? But see, I said hard and it popped Jimmy without. It's not. That's what happens.
That make me laugh when I'm trying to smoke. God damn it!
But we can't just be like, hey, this is what a Texas death match is. Because sometimes it's like, you know, it's a knockout. You have to win by knockout. But I've seen Texas death matches where you can win by submission and pin and all kinds of other stuff like that too. So it's like what is and what isn't allowed. You're allowed to use weapons. You're not allowed to use weapons. You're allowed. There's a chain in it. You're supposed to be. No, if you could just like come up with what the actual match really is and then call it a Texas death match, okay, you can do that in another city. But it does seem kind of fucking stupid to call something a Texas death match when you're in Los Angeles, California.
Not just that, no one died. Maybe Hangman will in the future after what he did, but, you know, no one died. Why is it a death match?
Tonight was the beginning of Hangman's long and arduous battle with hepatitis C.
I hope. Oh, man, what was he thinking, man? I still feel sick thinking that. Zane hits the nail on the head, though. It was a Pyru bloodbath, bro.
Yeah,
featuring Suge Knight, DJ Quick. I mean, you know, Kendrick Lamar.
I'm not even wearing my blue. Damn it.
Neither am I, damn it. Oh, well, I'm not even wearing red or blue. But yeah, Pyru up. Treetops. We're going to go up to the treetop Pyrus.
I'm not doing any of that.
Okay, hey, look, I'm not fucking trying to, like, you know, glorify gangs, but god damn it, pal. Zane, I blame you, buddy. Big Pop. Anyway, no fucking, no gang violence, please. We don't condone that, just quietly here at the PWC. But yeah, don't do that. Anyway, where do I start, man? Where do I start with this match? I mean, seriously, where do I start? This match straight off the get. Look, one thing
I ain't saying confess, definitely ain't saying snitch. But if you kill a dude, then help his mama dig his ditch.
Hey, right there.
Drinks up.
Bottoms up. Anyway, the one thing I will say positively about, and I'm not talking about Canyon, by the way. Remember Positively Canyon? Who better than Canyon? R.I.P.
A lot of people were better than Canyon, by the way. A
lot of people were better than Canyon, including, remember Mortis?
Mortis was better than Canyon. Probably is one of the biggest fucking things. I always said like Canyon, like, okay, yeah, all right. He can work. He's innovative, which is really fun and everything. And it's not like I hated Canyon, but you couldn't ever really look at Canyon and be like, yeah, that guy's going to be my main eventer, because he looked.
Yeah, okay, I'll say it. Fuck it. I'll get the heat for us, all right? He looked like a fucking... Look at his face, all right? He had a droopy fucking face, man.
He looked
Not
a little
JR
downy. He looked a little downy.
I'm not talking about Dow Jones either. Just
I'm
downy.
sorry, okay? I am sorry. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with people who have that particular,
Oh boy.
issue. I've worked in social work for a very long time, but like Canyon,
and you're telling me off.
He might have had a syndrome that kept him down sometimes.
Oh boy. No comment. Yeah. He was down. He was down, put it that way. He was down.
He was down for a lot, apparently.
And he's down right now. But RIP to
rest in peace to Chris Canyon. Yeah.
Who better? Plenty. A lot. But yeah. Anyway, Page jumps in, bolts into the ring from the blue. No entrance music. All punches. Powerbomb, lining him up with a buckshot. Connects. Strickland, luckily for him, falls to the floor. Dude, I'll praise Hangman for the first time in a long time. This is how you start a fucking match where you want to kill somebody, bro.
It's how you
I just
started.
didn't see that. But I should... Oh, damn it, my dad's calling me again. But this is not... But where was this emotion leading up to this crap?
No, and it dropped. Like, the emotion was there to begin with, and then it just went to, okay, now we're going to settle in, and we're going to slowly go from spot to spot doing really violent stuff.
I mean...
And the crowd was up at the start there, right? Because holy shit, man.
It was crazy.
Whoa.
It was a great start, bro. It really was. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was like, damn, that's hot.
Crowd came up for it, and then it was like, oh, we're going to the next thing. Oh, we're didn't do the... Okay, we'll just wait. You guys set up the tables. Oh, you set up the table? Cool. Oh, yay! He went through the table. Woo! AEW for all of 10 seconds, and then back to all right, so we're gonna wait now, and yeah, we'll just wait, and we'll let you guys set up the glass next.
Glass. Was that real glass? Dude, the staples were brutal, dude. Did you see how many staples all over Swerve?
Brutality for the sense of brutality. That's what I'm talking about, man. I know there are people who really love that shit. I do not. Like, it's crap.
Yeah, it's crap. I'm sorry, I'm just texting my dad, but you're right. It's crap, you know what I mean? But put that shit aside. Let's just put that shit aside for the moment, right? I think it needed the blood, right? This type of feud really needed the blood. It really did. I can put all that bullshit aside, right? You know, the whole AEW bullshit. For one reason, because this feud warranted it, right? It should have happened weeks ago, first of all. But it happened tonight. So, last night. I'll just say, for that alone, I'll praise him because that was the right thing to do. You needed blood. You needed brutality. But you didn't need a guy drinking another man's blood. Literally, dripping blood. He was drinking a man's blood. I'm not talking about just licking it. You know, when, tough guys do that and it looks tough and whatnot. This motherfucker. It's like, what's his name from Black Sabbath? How do I forget his name, bro? The lead singer, fucking...
Ozzy Osbourne?
I've gone blank. Ozzy Osbourne, yeah. How do I forget Ozzy Osbourne? You know when he bites off fucking bats?
Yeah.
Heads? It reminded me of that, bro. In a way. Except it was human blood.
Yeah, and it's just... Why? Like,
I don't know. He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to do a bunch of the stuff that they did. And again, this is there's a principle that Ben Hameen, goes, he teaches over and over and over. By the way, guys, I'm just going to say this one time on this show, okay? But like Ben Hameen, when you're listening to him podcast, he's teaching you. Okay, that's what he's
Right.
doing. One of the things that he teaches over and over and over when you listen to his podcasts is that the threat of violence is more important than the actual act of violence, right? Now, in a match like this, you do have to pay some shit off. Don't get me wrong. And I do think that the blood was warranted. And there should have been like at least 3, 4, maybe 5 really like violent, scary type, moments, right? But when it gets to the point where you've shown so much violence that the crowd is just waiting for the next violent spot, you fucked up your business. That's not how wrestling works.
Because hey, you can't top that shit. You can't. What he did, even the drinking part, that was it. No one could top anything after that. Like, it's just, you've ruined it for everybody like a selfish prick. For real, like you said. First of all, it was dumb, okay, Mr. Adam Page. Why the hell would you... It doesn't make you look tough. It makes you look even more dumb. Straight up. And I do hope you get some sort of fucking blood disease now, because it's on you. You know what I mean? It is on him, bro.
No, it is on him, because even if your boss says, okay, and then we'll do this spot where you drink blood, it is definitely your responsibility to be like, Tony, no.
Oh, man, it makes me sick, bro. Oof. It was just too much. And hey, dude, I can see some gory shit. I've seen humans get their heads chopped up and whatnot, but that made me sick, bro. Oh, no, well, not yet. You know what? I've always wondered how my high school would have been if I didn't graduate in the year 2000, because 2001 onwards, ironically, they shut down my high school. I wonder why.
Yeah. Well.
But they reopened it a few years later, ironically, also. So, yeah, at the time, yeah. So it's interesting. But, yeah, for real.
And I think crazy, Todd has we'll move on here after this, but I think Todd has the right comment here. Good they put Swerve over, but otherwise they did way too much. And that's exactly how I felt about this. Good Swerve went over, that is good, but come on, man.
And I fucking picked Swerve to win this match. I just had a feeling he was gonna win, right? But fuck you, Hangman. If you think that looks fucking... I know, Zane, stop it, bro. You're making me feel fucking old, bro. Actually, you're from the class of 2000, aren't you? Aren't you my age? God damn it. Making me feel old and
old
shit.
Bastards.
Fucking hell, man. That's sad, bro. I remember the year 2000 like it was yesterday. Anyway, forget that. I don't want to fucking reminisce because it makes me sad. But nothing makes me sadder than seeing a fucking idiot, a butterfly goose, drinking another man's blood.
Yeah.
And you know what? Right. If I was Swerve, I would have agreed to it too, just because it makes him look like a clown. Straight up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it's dumb. Like I said, I think that Todd really hit the nail on the head. Really, really good that the finish went over that way, right? Like Swerve winning, yes. But holy fuck, like you can do too much. And this was too much.
What year are you from, Zane? You were telling me you were 40 or some shit, weren't you? If I remember correctly.
Right.
But anyway,
what's next?
Suddenly he's young now. Oh, well, wait. Before we go next, we're near the end now, Christos.
Good.
But, the next match after this, I'm not even going to talk for 2 seconds. But yeah, Strickland wins. We had barbed wire, we had tacks, we had glass, we had demons, we had Draculas. Oh, am I lying? Tell me when I'm telling lies. Oh, and did I mention Hangman got hanged?
Yeah, he sure did.
And there's the win. Shane Strickland wins via knockout.
Yeah.
You got knocked the fuck out, man. More like you got choked out, but whatever. Yeah, so Count Dracula Page, I guess he's a new gimmick. I mean, he has to come out with all blood next time. He's got to be part of the new brood.
Cool.
Dude, he's more legit than, what's his name? You know,
Gangrel.
Gangrel. Legit. He drank real blood. Gangrel drank fucking bullshit.
He drank red viscous liquid.
He ain't hard. He's not harder. And you know what's stupid? And I'll stop after this. I bet you Hangman did that just to prove to everyone how hard he is, bro. Except it doesn't make him hard. It makes him fucking stupid, but What do I know? Speaking of stupid, though, Chris, next we have the Golden Dorks. Sorry, and I'm fans of these guys, but Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega versus the Younger Dorks in Matt and Matt Jackson. Oh, sorry, Mark and Mark Jackson.
Mark and his brother Mark.
Mark and his brother Mark. The Common King says, plus if you're the poor bastards that have to follow that, how? Seriously, how? I'll tell you how. Next time I want to see Hangman bite his dick off. And then drink from that. Like a fountain. That's how you top it off.
You're getting a little Greek there, Jimmy. Let's talk about the Golden Jets and the Young Bucks.
I said he eats his dick, blood spewing out like a fountain, and he drinks it after that.
I don't want to see that. Why do you want to see
That's
that? I don't
hardcore.
want to see that.
Bro. No, that's hardcore, bro. You don't get harder than that. Get it? Hard? Anyway,
it's way too Greek.
Was I mentioning it's Mark and Mark? This is get the fuck out of here. Zane, tell me who you are, bro. Yes, Zane, this is on you. It's your fault. Mr. Young and in control, please. Young and in control. I love you, Zane, but come on, bro. That's fucking some bullshit right there.
So the Golden Jets and the Young Bucks had a match, and
yeah, this is shit.
It was
shit, actually.
It was pretty
very shit. Yeah. So can I ask, who was Chris Jericho in this match? A serious question. Do you understand what I mean by that?
No.
At the end of the match, Chris Jackson and Chris Jackson, or was it Mark and Mark Jericho? Anyway, whatever. They get the chairs and did a throwback to Jericho in WCW circa 96, 97, when he used to have hissy fits and he used to grab the chair and smash it up against the freaking post, bro.
Yep.
That's what Mark and Mark Jericho were doing.
Mark and Mark Jaxico.
Nice.
The match sucked, first of all. Like it was really clumsy, and like it was just a Young Bucks match mixed in with some Kenny Omega nonsense and Chris Jericho looking like a 50-year-old lesbian.
I don't even know what that means, but I'll run with it. I like it.
He looks like a 50-year-old lesbian. Yeah, he does. That's exactly what he looks like.
You calling him a butch?
I don't even know if he's that butch, to be honest with you.
That's true.
He's a little effeminate, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's Botoxing, bro. That's why. And his lips. He's done some work to his lips, man.
He looks like an old man who's trying too hard to not look like an old man, and it's sad. It's weird. Todd, you're right. You're right. It is an insult to lesbians. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, shit. I mean, this match sucks. I mean, there's nothing more to say.
I don't know what else to say. I've already said everything I can possibly say about Young Bucks and how much I hate the way that they fucking work, and they just do flips and kicks and super kicks, and they work like they're the fucking Ultimate Warrior, but they look like they're skinny fat, and Kenny Omega doesn't know enough to tell them, no, don't fucking do that, and Chris Jericho's getting paid too well to tell them, no, don't fucking do that. So it was just exactly what you fucking imagined it would be. It sucked.
Yeah. And the Golden Jets win, and still this match doesn't make sense because I don't understand why Jericho and Kenny suddenly are best of friends, and now Kenny doesn't like the Bucks. I'm confused.
Because they're both from Winnipeg. They've bonded over their love of the Winnipeg Jets.
I understand that, but they've always known that they're both from fucking Winnipeg from years ago, and they hated each other's guts until now.
I know. And when they were in Winnipeg this last year, they had a whole match centered around the fact that they're both from Winnipeg.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Canadians. That's what... I'm sorry. I mean, bro, come on. What is this shit? You're Canadian. Please explain.
No, I refuse. I refuse to attempt to get into the brain of Tony Khan. Unless you're going to supply me with some cocaine, I will not even make the attempt.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah. Supply some cocaine, Tony. God damn it. Anyway,
don't
the Jets
send me any cocaine, please. I don't want it. Don't do it. That was a joke.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, Chris. Anyway,
Apparently.
Jets win by pinfall with a one-winged angel from Kenny Omega onto Mark Jackson, ensuring that the Golden Jets will be allowed to continue teaming. Oh, so they had to win to be allowed. Look at this stupid step. To be allowed to continue as teammates. So smart, Tony. Very smart of you. Anyway, but they get bonus points, Chris, because also they get a chance at the Young Bucks title shot for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Cool. The number one contenders, I guess. The championships.
The championships. Cool. That's the way Australians say it.
No, not this Australian, buddy. Okay? I say championships, not fucking whatever you said. Championships. Whatever that other dork fucking, what's his name again? Kyle
Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher. Championships. Learn English, pal. Anyway, yeah, that was that. Fuck that match. 1.5 stars for me. Adam Cole next makes his entrance, speaking of fucks, on his crutches, standing on literally one fucking leg. During introductions, referee Bryce cocksucking Rimsberg backs White off, and an ambulance drives up to the arena like he's Stone Cold Steve Maxwell. Maxwell Jacob Freeman is here. He's hobbled. But wait, before that, I loved Jay Watt's entrance, man, with the Ass Boys. Did you see how they're all fucking limping to the ring? They were cripping. They were crippled.
Yep. They were all crip
funny
walking.
fucks. They're all
they're in
crip
LA.
walking. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. There you go. True. It's true. Anyway, but have no fear, Chris, because Maxwell Jacob Freeman is here. And his leg is taped up, but he's here and he's going to fight because he's going to fight the good fight, Chris. He fights his way down the stage and to the ring over the objections of AEW crew and producers. Please, Max, your leg has got a scratch. You can't wrestle in this match. Please, you're so strong, you're tough. You're Super Jew. I popped because I got you popping then, even though you weren't laughing, then you started laughing. That made me laugh. So yeah, Super Jew. Look, guys,
Super Jew and his
Jew.
finish, the space laser.
Anyway, yeah, I feel bad for Jay White in this match. There's a lot of stupidity and fuckery. The more MJF is a babyface, I use that term lightly, babyface, the more dumb and stupid and exposed he gets, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love MJF. Yeah. I am sick to death of this bullshit version of MJF, bro.
It's
MJF all smoke and mirrors.
It's just the worst MJF. I don't know. I'm not going to be more fucking politically minded than that. Face MJF is the worst MJF. And this whole thing with him and Adam Cole was funny for about 3 weeks. And that's it. They jumped the shark after that. It hasn't been funny. It hasn't been believable either. Like, he's out there and he's doing the rah-rah stuff. And you're just like, fuck, he's not good at this.
Rah-rah.
Remember last
Rah-rah.
week? Remember last week when I said, like, from a character standpoint, Jay White has a real point here. When he's saying, Max, you're not the hero. You're the villain. He just is. He's way better as a bad guy. And I realize that there's probably some people right now who are going, oh, you can't have the Jewish guy be the villain right now. And it's like, fuck off. It's wrestling. Not everything has to be a perfect one-to-one with what's going on in the world, okay? The Jewish guy happens to be way fucking better as a heel. Let him play the fucking heel.
Please. It's true. I'm done.
Mads Mikkelsen is a super nice fucking dude, okay? Mads Mikkelsen, the actor, he's a super nice guy, okay? And he happens to be from Denmark, where they've never done anything wrong to anyone ever, okay? The Danes are like the nicest fucking German people on the planet, right? I'm sorry, you're German people. I know you don't like to hear it, but you're German. But like, they're super nice fucking people, right? But if you're going to cast Mads Mikkelsen in your movie, he should be a fucking heel. He's great at being a bad guy. Mads Mikkelsen would be the perfect Dr. fucking Doom in the MCU if you wanted to fucking cast him properly. Just cast your guy for what he's actually fucking good at. And MJF is the fucking heel of this era. He is the bad guy of modern wrestling.
He is. And he still is, really, deep down. Look what he's doing. You guys, the signs are everywhere. He came out like he's in LA Lakers in LA Lakers colors, right? Think about it. It's all bullshit. He's the devil. Everything he's doing is literally, he's going to fucking sit there and say, fuck yous to everybody. Look, yous all fell for a hook, line, and sinker. It's just, I've got a feeling, don't be surprised, the Dynasty, his old crew, is also his minions. Right? And we're going to have a new version.
And maybe in this case, Jimmy, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he wasn't the devil.
And here he is. Okay, come on. He said it himself, man.
Yeah.
He's told us all along. I mean, come on. I'm telling you, you heard it here first. I guarantee you we're going to be right. Everyone's still thinking Adam Cole. Heck, people are thinking Jungle Jack Perry. Really? Come on.
That
Britt
would be
Baker, really?
Again, the Britt Baker thing is like, it's a really interesting like swerve, right?
But why?
That's one of those situations where, like, you know, in the modern blockbusters, especially MCU and superhero movies, people always use the term what's the fucking term that they use? They basically talk about how, like, oh, they went around your expectations, right? Like I can't remember what the fucking word is.
I know what you mean. Like, basically, they're doing it for the sake of it, bro. Really.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, it's great if you can have me expect something and then pull the rug out, as long as it makes sense and it's good. And that's one of those situations where, like, okay, you would surprise me. Sure, if Britt Baker's the devil, I would be surprised. But the problem is, the devil has to eventually have wrestling matches against some of these men that they're fucking over.
Right.
That has to be a man.
And it's a wrestling show, so there has to be a man. You can't. I don't understand how people. Look, I don't want to say wrestling fans can be stupid, but goddamn it, anyone. And she was trending over this bullshit, Chris. That's what makes me even more like laugh about this shit. She ain't the devil. MJF's the devil. Come on, peeps. Come on. Think about it better.
And it seems so much more obvious after the fucking, like, you haven't seen it yet, but it seems so much more obvious after the post show where he's fucking crying and I'm so glad I was able to do this and it's so hard. And it's like, MJF is not this guy, and he better not be this guy. Like, you can't book him to be this guy.
Media, come on, Mikey. Get Britt Baker out, please. Just stop it. Stop with that bullshit. It's MJF 100%. Richard Holiday is not the devil, but he's a demon. Same with Hammerstone. We're going to have the Dynasty. That's sexist. Why is it sexist?
You know what? I don't even care. Sure, it's sexist. And I know Zane's just fucking around, but like, that really is a thing that people will think of when I say, like, okay, but a man and a woman shouldn't fight. Again, I boxed for well over a decade in my life. There isn't a woman alive who would beat me in a boxing match. Not one.
Not one woman?
Nope.
Amanda Nunes.
Not in a boxing match. Not in a boxing match.
What about MMA? What about MMA?
MMA, yeah, probably. Yeah, Amanda Nunes might fuck me up. There might be a handful of women.
Up, bro.
Dude, Amanda Nunes is fucking serious, right? But still, like, she walks around at 150 pounds. She cuts to 135 to make weight.
One fucking punch straight to her head, bro. She's... That's all you need. One chance.
Muhammad Ali's daughter would not fuck me up.
Get out of here. Fuck her. Look, I'm wearing a Muhammad Ali shirt right now. He's no doubt one of the greatest. He's not my greatest, but he's one of the greatest.
Layla Ali was a very talented... Layla Ali is a very talented boxer, okay? But at this point, she's almost 50.
She's gone. Exactly.
Yeah, at this point, she's almost 50. And I don't...
She ain't
what
breaking
did she
shit.
weigh? what did she weigh? 180?
She was
Something like
solid, yeah. But for a chick, she was pretty
But-
solid, man.
Against somebody who fought regularly at 250 pounds.
Actually,
Nope.
there's only one women's boxer, and I forgot her fucking name, but she's probably the best female boxer of all time, bro. She's white though, and fuck, what's her name, bro? She got stabbed by her ex-husband at one stage, but she actually knocked out a few guys in sparring. Fuck, I forgot her name, bro. There's a Netflix documentary about her, by the way. I just forgot her name. She does not look like a killer though. You wouldn't think it, but she's a killer, bro.
What's her name? What's her name? The coal miner's daughter.
Oh yeah. Is it the coal miner's daughter or is it the preacher's? And I'm not talking about Holly Holmes.
Yeah,
I'm talking about it was something either that like a.
I should know this, and I'm going to be embarrassed when I look it up. But I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, please, because I'll know it as soon as I hear it. Javi, come on, bro. Kyle O'Reilly, my God. Please, man. I mean, come on. Why would it be Kyle or like what reason? And media, for you to leave
Christy
Give
Martin.
me a reason. That's it. Christy
Yeah,
Martin.
but Christy Martin fought at like 150 pounds.
She was good, bro. She was
really
fucking
good,
deadly.
but she was 150 pounds, dude.
No, you're right. You're right. But if she caught a punch into us, maybe. I've never been knocked out in a fight in my life, right? Never. Right?
She could absolutely. She would hit me probably 16 times before I hit her, but I'd hit her one time, and that would be enough.
You're probably you're probably right. I mean, but she impressed me. I'll give her that. Because her looks, don't let her looks deceive you, bro.
Christy Martin's fucking nails tough. She's super fucking tough.
I truly think she's the best female boxer of all time, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But anyway, fuck them because realistically they got no chance. Only the MMA chicks. If we knew some like basic jiu-jitsu, like proper,
right.
Like I'm talking about when I say basic.
I trained MMA, Jimmy. I had 4 amateur fights in mixed martial arts.
Oh, really? I've never done MMA. I've done boxing, but never MMA. And I only did boxing for a little while, but yeah, nothing serious. Not like what you did, for example. You know what I mean?
No, there's not a woman alive who's fucking me up in a street fight. Not one.
Well, look, the truth is one punch, right? One lucky punch, even if they were professionals, right? All it takes is that one punch. If you get the opening, they're fucked. Simple as that.
I'm telling you, there's probably 1 million men on the planet who would beat the living fuck out of me. Because that's how many people are like
bro.
pro
Right.
fighters at like a super high level in my weight class. And if you think that weight classes don't matter, you are an idiot. You've never been around combat sports if you think that it doesn't fucking matter. If you honestly think that Manny Pacquiao would have stood a chance against Mike Tyson,
I knew you were going to say that.
you're off your fucking rock, bro. You are dumb as fuck if you believe that.
The only one that might have a chance that's a little fuck, and you're going to laugh at me, and I'll tell you why, though, I'll say this, is Floyd Mayweather. You know why?
Floyd Mayweather would have gotten absolutely fucked up against Mike Tyson.
But do you know why I said Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather, why? Why did you say?
Because he fucking runs around the ring. That's all he does, bro. That's how he wins these matches. So he just run around. That's how he gets the win.
Doesn't matter. At a certain point, your feet are going to set and Mike Tyson's going to hit you. There's no, Floyd would run away, but eventually Mike would corner him and hit him with 3 punches, and that'd be the end of the fight. I love Floyd Mayweather, and I think pound for pound, people don't like when I say this, because people always think that it's recency bias. I have I basically have a fucking doctorate in boxing history. Okay. Don't at me with anything about boxing. Okay. I have studied boxing history to the fucking depths of it. And I think that Floyd Mayweather might be the pound for pound best pure boxer who ever lived.
I hate admitting to that, but
I can't stand him,
bro. I can't stand him, bro. But it's true. I mean,
doesn't matter.
It burns me saying that, man, but it is what it is. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, what can you say? You're right. But anyway, back to this. I guess we can pretty much take it on. MJF retains. I feel bad for Jay White. I'm not going to say he was buried, But boy, there was a lot of fucking bullshit to take him down. That's for sure, man. And like Todd said earlier, I forgot to mention, shouldn't have MJF been arrested? How the fuck did he come back with an ambulance? Isn't that a felony, bro?
How many times has somebody stolen an ambulance on this show? And like, are you trying to tell me that having like a quick little scuffle backstage is more of like a danger to the company than people stealing the fucking like an actual emergency vehicle? So I feel like MJF should be fired.
He should. He should be fired because he's full of shit, first of all, and he's a felon. Just saying. But anyway, again, MJF wins. I'm going to tell you now. We're telling you now. He's the devil. Well, what's this? Plug a book, Chris, on with Stevie Ray. Huh?
I would be.
Oh, plugger, as in our plugger.
Yeah,
or
I would be
plugger,
beyond honored and humbled to ever get an opportunity to podcast with Stevie Ray, whom I have said a number of times. I think Harlem Heat deserve to be in the conversation as the greatest tag team of all time.
He has said that
ever.
I don't agree with the best tag team part. They're up there, 100%. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know if our plugger or our plugger, however you want to pronounce it, he does have a lot of connections. I mean, he got the hookup with was it Busy Bone? Not Busy Bone, Crazy Bone.
Crazy Bone.
I think it was when he was on the Horseman. That was thanks to our plugger. So, but Stevie is he's on Channel Attitude. At the end of the day, we should be able to just say, "Hey, Stevie."
Well, if Stevie Ray ever wants to have a super in-depth conversation about boxing, I would fucking love to have a conversation about boxing.
Oh, imagine that, dude. I think you'd know more than even Stevie.
Like I said, man, that's where I started writing boxing articles. So
yeah, you told me that. That's true. You said that recently too. I don't know if it was on the air or off the air when you said it, but I remember you saying that. Anyway, it's funny how this turned into a boxing show and everyone's talking boxing in the thing. But yeah, pleasure. Book Chris on Stevie's show. God damn it.
Yeah.
It'll be good if you're on Black and White as well. You know the show that Stevie and Vinny Rue does.
I'm available, guys. I'm available.
Who's my team, Jimmy? What team? In what? Depends what you're referring to.
Hockey. It's the only thing that matters.
Not to say, I don't even know what team. This you got to elaborate more. Hockey, it's the Blackhawks for me, man. But anyway, yeah. You like the Blackhawks? Don't give me that bullshit. They're shit now. They're shit now, but you know. Yeah. And I know Phil fucking loves them too, but that sort of puts me off a little bit. But you know. Sorry, Phil. Anyway, let's.
It's like the day I saw Trudeau in a Montreal Canadiens jersey. I was like, I like hockey a little less now.
Medium 5 says you got to contact Plaja as Stevie doesn't know who. Well, Stevie follows me and his show, so I'm not saying he knows me or not, but come on, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's our Plaja, man. I love Plaja. He should do some shows, man. He needs to do show, but he's a great producer. Please read that, Chris.
Todd says, anyone who thinks Manny Pacquiao would have stood a chance against Mike Tyson, they're doing more blow than Father James Mitchell.
But that's what they'll be. That's what he'll be saying after the fight. But
he wouldn't be saying shit because he'd be unconscious.
I know. Hey, if Tyson was the same size as Manny Pacquiao, maybe Pacquiao has a chance.
That would have been a different situation, right? But
if Tyson still had that explosiveness that he had, I still think Tyson would have just destroyed him. But longevity-wise, if the match went past, say, round 5, round 6, Pacquiao all the way.
Well, yeah. No, Mike Tyson. But that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly the point of why I brought that up. Weight classes matter in actual combat.
Because the big boys will get gassed, you know, especially like
Yeah,
it's true.
and that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say there's not a woman alive who could actually beat me in a boxing ring. I'm not being cocky when I say that, okay? In mixed martial arts, I am not skilled enough to say that. There are probably some women who are even like way lighter than me, 150, 160-pound women who would probably beat the fuck out of me in an MMA ring, okay?
Oh, okay.
But
I was gonna
I
say.
boxed for over a decade. I actually know how to do it. And I'm 240 pounds. No woman alive anywhere near that weight class has my skill. I'm telling you.
Well, it's true, Chris. Weight classes do matter.
Yeah.
It matters. It matters a lot, actually. Well, in saying that, unless we're still talking boxing,
No, let's get the fuck out of here already.
Let's get the fuck out of here. It has been 2 hours. So in saying that, Chris, I know what you're going to do. You're going to be really bad on this when it comes to the rating, but give us your rating, bro.
I don't know. I'll give it like a C minus. Like,
me too.
I watched everybody work really fucking hard out there. The guys, like the fucking workers were out there. Most of them were kicking their fucking ass, trying to make something interesting or cool or fun or whatever happen. Everybody worked really hard, but it didn't really push anything forward. I feel like nothing got resolved. I feel like there was nothing surprising, nothing like that. So
you're saying ostrich spray wasn't a surprise?
No, it did not surprise me at all.
Oh, shame on you. Nah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Me too. C minus. That's exactly what I wrote in my little notebook. So C minus from me too. And it's only a C minus because, again, I'm going to point this out. I hated certain shit on this match, but the Hangman Swerve match, people are saying it's the best thing since sliced bread. It's not quite that. But, I mean, have you seen social media talk about this match, bro?
Uh-huh.
Seriously, match of the decade, bro. Decade. Anyway, but I agree with the violence because it needed that sort of violence. With this type of storyline, it just did, right? Whether it was trash or not, it's not the point. It needed that type of shit because this story needed that and badly. But the drinking went way too far, and after that, you can't top that shit off. You just killed it. That's my problem. And it went kind of flat towards the end. Everything else was either... The first match I enjoyed. The latter match, I didn't mind. Everything else was just pure caca, and still, everything wasn't even that crash. To be fair, in saying that, C minus. So, yeah, in saying that, Chris, tell them where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on Twitter. I'm at ChrisAmbs1. You can go there to see everything I have to say about pro wrestling, politics, and whatever the hell else comes to my mind. You can find me right here on the PWC network for all kinds of shows. I'll direct you to definitely go see the skirmish, though. That's like the big that's our tent pole for the PWC. Me and Jimmy have been at that for almost 4 years at this point. Also, you can find me on channelattitude.com and the HMG Network. You can find me on all of those places. Let me know what you think. Talk to me about boxing or wrestling or politics or literally whatever the fuck you want to talk to me about.
Yeah. Don't be shy. We don't bite. And we don't drink blood. So you're safe with us. Oh. Well, as far as I go, if you want to follow me on the X, you can at DJ MassFX, and you can follow us also at the PWC Network. Please like and subscribe right here at the pwcnetwork.podbean.com, where you can find all our shows, as Chris said. Also, channelattitude.com, where for $5 you get not only the most realest talk, but the best talk in all of pro wrestling. And I'm in mediagroup.podbean.com for all our affiliate shows. And that's a wrap. And before we do go, thank you to everyone that joined us in the chat. You guys are always great, man. We love all of you guys. And please keep interacting. But for all you motherfuckers think Britt Baker's the devil, shame on all y'all. You just can't even explain why it is Britt Baker. Fucking, I want an explanation why Britt Baker is the devil. But in saying that, it's a wrap. I'm Jimmy T. That is Chris Ambs. And you've been listening and watching the PWC AEW Full Gear post-game show right here on the PWC Network. I was going to say Channel Attitude, but it's not. Anyway,
Olay.
toodaloo. Thank you.
The PWC Network. What the world is watching and listening to.